If we want to build strong relationships, we have to be able to be there for those people in ways that they need, not just in the ways that we feel like we can do. It just doesn't work that way. We want people to acknowledge us and hear us and really understand us. And being understood is not easy, right? We think that other people are going to see a situation exactly the way that we see it, but that's not reality. Everybody, even if you have known them for a long time, everybody has different ideas about the exact same thing. Different ideas of how to load the dishwasher, different ideas of how to, fold laundry, different ideas of driving, different ideas of saving money, different ideas around employment, different ideas about raising children, right? So we have to have the energy to connect with those people and really understand them. And when we do that, that gives them the opportunity to understand us. And then we both get to feel good. We all get to feel good because we all want to be understood. But it requires mental and physical energy. And so where do we get it from? Where do we get, not just have the mental and physical energy, but where do we get it so that we can have it consistently? Because that's the prize. Feeling really great one day is good, but feeling really good or feeling great every day, that's the real prize. Because that allows you to have confidence that you're going to be able to belly up to whatever the issue is and do your very best with it. And if you feel like you've done your best, then we tend to feel really good. We sleep well at night if we've done our best. How do we have that mental and physical energy that we need every single day? Or most days. We'll go 9 out of 10 days. We got to go back to those basics that we talked about. We have to have consistency. We have to have consistency around exercise and stretching. We have to have consistency around hydration. We have to have consistency around eating nutritious food. We have to have consistency around sleep, right? We have to have a good digestive system. We have to be able to breathe deeply and oxygenate ourselves, right? We have to keep our blood sugar balanced. As those are the 7 I call the 7 low-hanging fruit. But doing one of those things isn't enough. That's not going to give us the mental and physical energy we need to take care of those people we just talked about. Taking your time and practicing how to drink water so that you are hydrated is a good use of your time and energy for your self-care. Practicing getting 7.5, 8 hours of sleep, averaging for the week, that's good. That's a good use of your time. Practicing having nutritious food available when you're hungry, that's a good use of your time. It takes practice in order to actually figure this out so that you know how to do it without it being an effort in the future. That's what we're after. Take your time and give yourself what it is you really need. Figure it out now, and then make it a habit, and then you can just carry that basket for the rest of your life. You don't have to refigure it out every other month, right? It's just yours. It's a habit. Drinking water, exercising, getting good sleep is a habit that is yours for the rest of your life. And then you get to save a ton of time and energy because it's just yours and you don't have to keep going through that on again, off again health and wellness roller coaster. Getting excited about exercise, being on the wagon, you get a couple cycles in and then you fall off because something crazy happened. Or with your food, you go out, you get rid of everything, junk food in the house, you go out, buy a bunch of stuff, and then you're on it for a week or two and then you fall off. That's very disappointing, right? You start to question yourself, you start to second guess yourself, and you're wasting so much time and resources doing it that way. But if you take your time and really figure out the rhythm that works for you, do it right sometimes, do it wrong sometimes. But every time you keep getting better because you figured out, I really need these glass containers with the snap-on lids versus having it all in one dish, and then because I run out of time in the morning trying to put it in the dish, let me just put it in the dish, make the food, put it in the dishes, and put it in the refrigerator. Then I can reach in and grab it and then leave. You see, you have to go through ups and downs to figure out that that's really what I need to have happen. With the water, you have to do it right and you have to do it wrong. But each time you get better and better and better until you figure out the rhythm, the formula for you, and then you just keep doing the formula for you, right? So drinking water, I like drinking out of one of these bottles, right? I like these bottles because, number one, I know exactly how much water is in here. I fill it up and now I know I got 24 ounces. I also like drinking out of this because if I drink out of a small glass and then a bigger glass and then a big glass and then a little glass, I never can remember how much water I have. These are easy for me to carry. I can throw them in my bag. I can throw them in my lunchbox. They don't leak, right? So it's easy. I can also use the same bottle if I want to make a shake. I fill up how much water I have in there, put my protein powder. I got a little ball that goes in there and I can shake it up and go. You see, it's easy for me to carry this. It's easy for me to have it on my desk. It's easy for me to keep it in the car. This is what I drink out of. So because of that, having the water in front of me and ready to go is super easy. And if I know that if I have 5 or 6 of these a day, I'm going to feel really good. I'm going to sleep really well, right? Because I'm hydrated. Exercise is going to be easier. My knees are going to feel good because I'm hydrated, right? I'm not going to feel all foggy and cloggy headed when I'm trying to figure out stuff around 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening because I'm fully hydrated. So I have to take the time, we all have to take our time and figure out what is the formula for me to get the water in so that I am fully hydrated each day. So we have to do that for water. We have to do that for our nutrition. We have to do that for our sleep. How do I get to bed on time? Regularly, and get the sleep that I need. How do I do that with my digestive system, making sure it's strong? I eliminate well, I'm not feeling bloated, I'm not belching a lot, right? What foods do that, what foods don't? So you have to be willing to figure that out. But guess what? Once you figure it out, it's yours. You have it. You don't have to figure it out anymore. Taking your time now saves you 1,000 hours in the future and a lot of headache and frustration and negative conversation that then gets in the way of you being there for the people that you care about. You see how the cycle works. So practice. Practice is the key. Practice until you get momentum that you can just do this easily. And then that momentum creates a habit. That's the formula. Practice, momentum, habits. That's all we need. If there's anything I can do for you, please jump on our roundtable calls. I love helping folks figure out their formula. What's getting in the way of them being able to drink their water regularly? That's what we do on these small group roundtable calls. We have those twice a month, the first Wednesday of the month and the third Wednesday of the month. So once you've done your scorecard, then you'll be able to understand where are you having holes in your health and wellness process, your program, where are the dips. So that scorecard will help you sort that through, and then you can bring those questions to the roundtable call, and then we'll be able to work through it, workshop it together. And then you'll be able to talk with other women who are trying to figure out the same thing too. And because we're in a small group, we can really dig in for everybody's questions and make sure you get what you need so that you can actually have practical steps that you can get off the call and put them into play with your health and wellness journey. So I look forward to seeing you on those roundtable calls. Let me know how I can help, and good luck. I know that you want to take care of these people that are important to you. Just remember, put yourself first, take care of the things that you know you need, take the time to figure it all out, And then being there for them is going to be super easy. You can't help but be the person that they need you to be and the person that you want to be for yourself.